Tuscany's green forests look incredible, but they hide serious challenges for anyone tracking game. The wild boars out here are smart, tough, and built to survive. They vanish right into the thick brush. Tracking these hogs tests every outdoorsman. To beat them, you need real skill, pure grit, and a solid instinct for the wild. That's why we came out here. Not just to hunt feral pigs, but to face the rugged terrain head-on. Morning fog was still clinging to the timber as we prepped our gear, completely ready for anything. Packing top-tier rifles and heavy gear, we stepped into a serious, high-stakes situation. My gut told me this spot held a hog, so I crept into a hidden vantage point. That unmistakable musky smell hit the air. I know it anywhere. Suddenly, loud gunfire cracked, zeroing in on the source of the scent. Then I saw it, standing plain as day. A huge wild pig barreling right at us. The beast braced itself like a massive boulder, refusing to go down without a fight. I squeezed the rifle stock tight. One clean shot cracked the silence, dropping the angry hog right in its tracks. What an opening! An awesome way to kick off the trip. Pushing deeper into the timber, we took every step slow, always keeping our heads on a swivel. Our hunting dogs pushed hard, their barks ringing out like a siren through the timber. The pig tried to bolt, but we had the exits blocked. Jay pulled the trigger from point-blank range. The beast dropped, and the chase ended. The hounds did the heavy lifting with perfect teamwork, giving us an ideal setup. Jay had a wide open lane. His dead center shot stopped that angry hog completely cold. Moving through the brush, you quickly realize how smart these animals are. Alone or grouped up, they hide deep in the weeds, listening hard for the slightest snap. We fanned out, each grabbing a solid vantage point to cover the area and nail any targets that showed up. Seconds later, a familiar dark shape stepped out. It was time to work. One loud crack from the rifle, and the hog hit the dirt immediately. Over to the west, Jay's rifle started popping off too loud and rapid. Our whole hunting strategy was paying off big time. That noise spooked the herd, sending them sprinting south. I grabbed the radio, gave Nick the exact coordinates, and he locked in, tracking every single rustle in the trees. Right then, a wild pig darted across the clearing, the absolute perfect window. Nick held his breath and pulled the trigger. One clean bullet, and the hog crashed to the dirt. That is exactly what patience and solid marksmanship gets you. Knowing there were more pigs hiding out, we kept carefully clearing every inch of brush. My heart was pounding. I gripped my rifle tight, completely ready for whatever jumped out. The minute a hog walked into my scope, I shot. Direct hit. I felt a massive rush of pride. Every single hour at the shooting range just paid off. Thick brush and terrible visibility were no match for our eyes. We planned out every step, getting the perfect angle to drop the animal. That is it. We got him. A few minutes passed and another hog wandered out. One quick blast and it tumbled hard into the timber. A serious trophy we were not even expecting. Sweating and smiling, the brutal grind of the day was finally over. We did not just bag some hogs, we proved we had the true skills to own these woods. After clearing the thick woods on foot, we jumped into choppers. Flying over the fields of Tuscany gave us the ultimate high ground to track those fast hogs from above. Rifle fire echoed, mixing with the loud roar of the helicopter blades overhead. We cut through the wind, chasing down the herd. Stay on them. This chopper hunt is insane. Looking down, the farmland was completely destroyed. Massive hog tracks had absolutely ruined the local crops. I squeezed my rifle, feeling the anger build. Birds flew everywhere as we watched the mess down on the ground. Aiming from a moving chopper is tough. I snapped the trigger fast. Boom! A truly flawless headshot. Hiring helicopters is definitely not cheap, but it gets results fast. You can see everything up here. The pigs have absolutely zero cover and nowhere to hide. Our engine noise completely freaked them out, causing a massive stampede below. As things got crazy, I stayed calm and tracked my target. The crazy adrenaline rush had me fully focused and ready to fire. Bang! I completely missed and the pig just kept running. I shifted my aim fast, lining it up again. I was not going to miss twice. The round flew down and slammed the pig, sending it sliding through the dust. Now that is what you call a bullseye, guys. The rest of the pack panicked, trying to outrun our chopper. It was pure chaos, massive hogs sprinting over the dirt, throwing huge dust clouds into the air. Holding our rifles tight, we tracked the sprinting hogs. They were dodging and zigzagging everywhere. We wanted to clear the whole field. We just started pulling triggers, fast and non-stop. A couple pigs fell down, but the majority kept running through the dust. Squealing hogs, heavy footsteps, loud helicopter blades, and rifle cracks all mixed together. It sounded just like a literal battlefield out there. We landed the chopper west of town in a ruined field. Jason scanned the damage. Grabbing his binoculars, he actually spotted one. A lone hog, hundreds of yards in the distance. Looking at the mess, we knew our normal rifles just could not shoot that far. Jason loaded his rifle with a real smooth motion. He took the long shot and dropped that pig perfectly from way out there. In the air and in the dirt, our teamwork and solid hunting gear meant we simply could not lose. The modern equipment totally sealed the deal. It helped us finish the exact job the local farmers really needed us to do. Past the fence, a hog came charging. I pulled my rifle up and shot right away. Direct hit. The pig hit the dirt, completely dead. A flawless shot while the hounds went crazy. Out of the weeds, a massive hog exploded with dogs chasing it. I tried to load around, but I was way too slow. Jason took the shot and completely saved me. Man, we got extremely lucky. If we were a second late, that would have been ugly, way too close. Staring down a wild boar face to face isn't an everyday thing. In a split second like that, you have to keep your cool and move fast. 1 second of hesitation and you're done.